Harriet Tubman can teach us in this world that we live in currently, with that person as the president, is that you are never too small to make a huge change that can change the world.
Rescuing slaves requires skill and careful planning. It requires reading, Harriet. Can you read a sign or a map? Can you read it all?
I put my attention on trying to hear God's voice more clearly.
Do you know what would happen if you got caught? They would torture you until you pointed them right to this office. You got lucky, Harriet. And there's nothing more you can do.
Don't you tell me what I can't do.
Cynthia Erivo and Leslie Odom join us. Leslie Odom Jr. join us here at the table. Good to see you both. She was a leader of the Underground Railroad. She was a conductor. I knew that she was a small woman, but I didn't realize the physicality of what you had to do. So I'm wondering how you prepared physically and mentally for this role, Cynthia.
So I was training before we started getting to set. I'm a fitness fanatic, so I went at it really hard. One thing that was really wonderful about learning about Harriet is that she had a deep connection to her spirituality. Yes. So I guess that gave me the space to look at mine.
To go in.
And, be a bit braver with my faith and say my prayers and really, I guess, embrace it. I think it was that it was really her faith and what she believes were God's directions to the way that she needed to go. And I didn't know that was such a huge part of her story.
Aside from how physical it was, the emotional price that I paid was high, because it's where she lives. She is a woman who loved deeply and was loved, and also was brokenhearted in many different ways. When you're going through all of that as an actor, your body doesn't know that you're not going through it for real. So you're experiencing all of these heartbreaks like it's your own heartbreak. So they do take a toll. They did take a toll on me, and it took some time to heal from that.
When you were cast, there were some people who were critical of casting a British person to play a Black American hero. What was your experience of that?
It was tough, but I understand where it comes from. I would ask that people see the movie first before they judge it. And really, I think that there is room to make more. I don't think that this is the only one that's going to be made. Yes, it might be the first to be made this way, but it certainly shouldn't be the last.
Fear is your enemy. Whoa, easy now.
I'm gonna be free or die.
Harriet was hugely underestimated, and I don't think many people expected anything from her. Yet, until the age of 91, she was constantly making changes for the better, changing people's lives, because she felt that was what she was meant to do.
Why you back here? It ain't safe.
I come to get you. Bring all of you to freedom.
It was a superhero movie because a woman who is able to achieve the kinds of things that she was able to achieve does not come around very often. She's incredibly special, and I don't know that I've seen anything like her before or heard of anything like her before, and I think we wanted to give her roses, tell people the story of her, give people the scope of how much she achieved. I think as well as being a superhero, she was an incredible human being, and I think for me, that's what really makes her a superhero. It's not just the work that she did, it's where it came from, how human she was before it all started. And I think that we can take a lesson out of her book if we put our minds to it and we have enough strong will and we want to, we can do anything.